Da 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 da. Hello, 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 hello. Happy 4th of July, Genshin Gamer. Hello, hello. Alexa, hello. I need to take a drink. I feel my throat would be all scratchy. There we go. Do 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 do. Alright, much better, I think. I hope. Hello, happy 4th. Do 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 do. Woo, Yolon Main, hello, hello. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Milliastra stuff, let's see. Oh, I guess I didn't claim that from before. What about this? Or that? Is this important? Probably not. Might as well do it. Where's the easy, fast clears? Here we go. You have an important question. Is it worth it to try to get Yai now? Guarantee no way of getting a lot of primos, and also will she get power crept? So, if you want to do stellar conduct teams in general, it would be a good idea to get Yai. Will she get power crept? Yes. How long will it take for her to get power crept? Probably a while. So generally I would say if you could and you really want to do stellar conduct teams in general, so just kind of think about where, like, if you like the idea of just the stellar reactions and like the strong reactions in general, we're gonna have more than just stellar conduct. We're getting Mizuki, like, who doesn't have any stellar buffs, but she's in the whole Barbeloth, like, buffed characters with new reactions thing. So there's going to be like Stellar Swirl. We've already seen an Vesna who has the Stellar Linchpin for Swirl too, because she's an Animo character. So, you know, that might end up being pretty strong if you want to go for that team. There have been rumors about a buff or change to Sandrone where she gets like potential Animo Stellar Swirl effects as well, or like she can work in those teams. So if you're okay with like saving for later, you can do that. The downside to waiting is you obviously lose your fate point, which means that your guarantee on any Chronicle banner or any future Light Trace banner goes away. And that is really, really awful. It is I hate the design. It is very clearly designed to make like you feel super, the super FOMO, like, oh, if I don't do this, then I'm missing out. So I don't like that. But Yai is still going to be a character that will be useful for a while, even if she's not the absolute best in every team. As long as you have a character that enables Stellar Conduct, she will be good. And we already know the Cryo Traveler does. So at a minimum, you could probably have a pretty decent team with like Cryo Traveler, Yai, like, I don't know, Fischl and Rosaria or something, or Diona, and maybe you do like an on-field Yai with like Cryo Traveler or something like that. And with Odette coming out, very likely she'll be a stellar support. So I think that you could probably just do like Yai Odette and be fine. And you know, if you wanted to get Odette later, or if you want to get another cryo support like the Saritsa later, you could probably pair Yai and one of those two characters, and you should be fine for like most anything that you actually need to do, barring like high difficulty Stygian or like maybe some really tough Abyss runs or like a really bad RNG run of Theater. Then Yai will have good use for a very long time. Will she be like top meta forever? No, absolutely not. But she will still be a very strong character for a long time. So hopefully that gives you a good idea. Risley Sino. Sandrone, Risley Sino. Very interesting. Lightning Ash, hello! I do have Sandrone, just not on this account, but I do have her. So I have her in my other one. Got other characters I won yesterday. Very good first pull. Wow! Congrats, Flying Fox. Very nice. Sandrone plus Risley plus Sino. Now the question for you is, so... And you still have the temper thing, right? You still have the free constellation selector. So if you got Yai, you could pretty much immediately get her C1. You have to wait until like next week would be the earliest you could get it. But if you did, you could kind of enable that, because Yai is pretty good with the updates, but it's her C1 that really makes her good. Oh boy. Yes, Lightning Ash. That's what we're expecting, for him to be like the Lynette slash Kachina slash Ino of the region. Like, hey, here's a new region, here's a free 4-star, enjoy. So that's the expectation. I don't know if we have like real confirmation or anything. I don't think so. I think it's just like, you know, some random people on like Twitter or like a forum being like, yeah, we're getting him for free. But they were, you know, take those things not at like with full faith, because those people were also the same people that were saying like Varka or like Lowen were going to be standard characters. So, you know, I wouldn't be too trusting of all of those things, but it seems like it. Free eye. So based on your line of questioning, this is where it seems like your head is at. It seems like you're trying to ask if it's okay to skip Yai because you don't want to spend any more primos or like any money, and then go for someone else to make Sandroni and the other team stronger. And the answer to that should be yes. So if you could save enough and get a good, like if you were to get a proper off-field stellar support, like if that's what Odette is, which it seems like it, then yeah, it's basically the same as getting Yai. It'd probably be about the same as getting C1 Yai. That would enable your Sino. It would probably, like, it would enable your Risley. You would just need to bring Electro characters for him. And Alyosha might be good, but, you know, it's still very early to tell. As far as, like, an actual replacement for her, probably not. As far as for, like, maybe a character that provides a lot of really good buffs and is a good, like, a really good character to have in the team, it's probably, like, probably the case. It would probably be the same as, like, having Ino in a, you know, like, a Lunar Charge team. It's like, if you don't have Columbina, then, like, if you had Ino still is very serviceable, still works very well. It's probably similar to that. Is Sandroni a fox? I don't think so. I haven't done most of her story. Take your vitamins. Chaos Kraken. Oh. I haven't had anything to eat. I'm supposed to eat with vitamins, right? At least that's what they say. Boop. Boop. So I hope that helps, Alexa. So I will say, if you don't want Yai, or if you, like, don't really want to wish, it's okay not to. Will she be really good for you now and, like, you don't have to wait 6 weeks? Yeah. Will she be good after that? Yeah. Will she be good for, like, at least 2 to 3 patches after that for, like, another couple months? Yes. Will she be good after, like, we get the entire slate of characters from Snezhnaya? Like, she'll probably be good. She probably won't be the best, but, you know, I think she has a decent shelf life, but it's not going to be as long as other characters. Miko's fox, just a maid. Do you also happy 4th? Lunala, big Shrock, that's me. Up a lot. Really need some good off-field. Yeah, I've heard that too. Lightning Ash. I think it's still a little early to start, you know, counting everything that they're going to do. But we can look at some of these things and say, all right, this is, you know, we know they're going to do some of these things. It's just how good or how useful they're going to be will change over the next several weeks.
Blessings of the heavens do not fall.
And thank you for the reminder. Oh, thank you for the finger wag. Oh, it's a finger heart, the Korean finger heart. Thank you. That's so blessed, Lunala. I love that. Thank you, thank you. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you live in the US and have pets, make sure to hold them close today, because all the fireworks will be very scary for them. Phew, I was really tired yesterday evening and took a, I'm gonna call it a nap, but it was for like several hours, and I got woken up at like 8:30 at night from some random firework. It sounded like a cannon explosion. Not great for my sleep. I'm dreading tonight. Uh-huh. Let's see, is this any good? Cryo. Not really that one. I need to find something. What should I turn these into? I guess I can just turn these artifacts I don't need into experience potions for now. Rainbow Goro, hello. I'm doing alright. Doing alright, doing alright. Hope you're doing well.
Can't hide the truth.
Your account is new. Should I wish for Raiden or Columbina? Honestly, I would save edited by Sargon. I would say absolutely not Raiden. She has been super power crept, which is really, really bad. And then Columbina's good, but the caveat is she kind of wants to work with other characters, so if you're getting Columbina, you really want to have special lunar characters first. And so I would not wish for her either. If I was starting out, I would want to get a character like a Nepha, like this robot maid. I don't know when she would be coming back, but this is the best type of character to get because it's an off-field character that slots into a lot of different teams. The only thing she needs to work is enough hydro application to keep her skill up, and that's literally it. And that's pretty easy to do. You can even do that with a lot of like free-to-play options. Like if you needed to, you could do it with Barbara, which doesn't feel great, but it still works really well. She also gives you a shield, and she can give your active character some buffs as well, like some minor buffs. So that is the type of character you want to go for when you're new, is someone who works in a variety of teams, works off-field, does good damage, and gives some sort of defensive support if they can. If there's a character that does all of those things for you, then they're really good. If there's a character that does most of those things, you know, if they don't give you defensive support, or maybe their defensive support's really kind of weak, but they do everything else, then they're still really good. So for this current like set of characters, I would just save, wait for the next update, which is going to be in like 5 weeks, and then characters coming there might be better for you.
Rise with the sun.
I have some advice.
No more lies.
Sure. Should go for new characters and upcoming, or get the ones with more difficult to play but already have good supports. I have a few wishes and guarantee. So I guess I don't know what you mean by difficult to play, and it doesn't really matter what I think about the difficulty. It kind of just matters how you feel about the difficulty. Ooh, what an attack goblet. Nice, double crit. So if the difficulty to play those characters is tedious, I would say don't do it, because you're just not going to enjoy playing them. If the difficulty is something that's out of your control as well, like if the characters need like timing, like if they're like a parry character, or like you have to be very kind of exacting in how you play them, I probably wouldn't play that either, because that is related to like internet and lag, which if you have a thunderstorm or something, or if your latency isn't very good, it's going to feel really bad to play them too. So if there's things out of your control, or if they feel tedious, I wouldn't go for those types of characters.
Add Astra.
If the characters, so in general with any game, supports are pretty much always more valuable than like your damage dealers or active characters, and so you pretty much want your supports first, because the supports kind of buff if they're more or less universal. If they buff like everything and they can go in almost any team, or they go in like a ton of teams, that's kind of who you want first. And then you just kind of make do until you can get a very strong damage dealer for that type of character. So that's what I would kind of look at. If you feel like you have no damage and like nothing at all, getting a good one that doesn't really need too many other characters is probably a good idea. So if you had like what's kind of a good example? If you had like, let's say the character was sort of like Jabai, or if it was like Sandrone, like those characters don't really need a whole lot. They're pretty good on their own, right? They get much better when they actually have their strong supports, but the requirements to make them good aren't very high. If the character that you're looking for is kind of like that, then I think that would be fine. Especially early on if you haven't played a whole lot and they can just get you through all the content. And then when you do harder things, you'll start wanting more supports. The second character requires a brain. Her animations are cool. How much do you want a brain? I remember when I played ZZZ for like a little while, I did not want to think. I'm like, I don't like that I have to think about switching. I don't want to learn a rotation. I just want to click and press buttons and have things be cool. For Odette and Alyosha, yes, I've seen the drip marketing for that Rainbow Goro. Should build for Columbina or Odette. I have Shabai. Do you have Linnea? If you have Linnea, Columbina would be really good. If you have Nefa, Columbina would be really good. If you have Nefer or Lauma, Columbina would still be pretty good, but mainly it's like Columbina would be best if you also have a Nefa or one or two other lunar characters. If you don't, Columbina Jabai is very comfy, not really necessary. You can use other Hydro characters. You can use Aino. You could use like Jingcho if you want. His rotations are a little scuffed with her length of rotations, but it works. It's fine. You don't have Linnea or the others. Yeah, in that case, I would, like, you're pretty much stuck with running someone like, I'm guessing you have, well, I hope you have at least one copy of Itlua. You're probably just going to always run Jabai with Itlua and Aino and then one other character. Like maybe Goro. And that's fine. Like, Jabai does pretty well. She doesn't need too many great things to be pretty strong. Look-key only one husbando account. It makes it easy to save. I don't know how many male characters get released in ZZZ, but that probably would be easier. Oh, I turned everything in, didn't I? I did. We'll probably go with the Cryo Arcana. I think she will. I do think she will go with the Cryo Archon Lunala. I think we're getting something that's going to be like, here's your main character, here's their special support, and then here's the Saritsa, which is the support for those supports in those teams. So my thought is the Archon is going to be the support in the same way that Columbina is a support, where it's like, alright, she's going to like enable any team to do stellar reactions, but it's not going to matter if they're not like the direct stellar damage. It's just going to be kind of whatever. But then in those teams that actually do stellar damage, like direct stellar damage, she's going to be very, very useful. So I kind of imagine she's going to be like that. Why did I accidentally get low in C1? Wasn't it early? Didn't you get it really early? Use Kachina. Wee. With Jabai, Kachina's usefulness isn't very useful. Cinder City isn't really very good because the damage percent doesn't work for Jabai. So I would just do Itlua, Aino, and Goro. Boop. And the nice thing, at least if Jabai ever gets a rerun, is it seems like they put those characters on her banner. Like when they came out, when it was Jabai Nouvelette, every character on the banner was designed entirely for Jabai. It was Aino, it was Itlua, and it was Goro. It was like, get these characters and then random constellations of both of them. Easy. Mm, 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 mm. Day Batman, hello, hello. How you doing? Should I try this? Whoops, not that one. I guess we should do some of this, right? Or do we switch and do Sandrone stuff first? 37 days. Yeah, let's switch and do more of this on the account that needs the level up materials for Sandrone. Best characters are Miyabi, Yuzua, Lighter, Dailin, Yuxuan. Of those characters, I know Miyabi, and I have Miyabi, and I get to play Fox Girl Virgil, and be motivated. Do. So touching. Aww. Blessed nor blessed. You don't have Itlua. Do I know Goro, and for your last slot, so you need Aino in the team we should buy. Your last slot you could be like Xingqiu. Just for more hydro application. Maybe still good. I think she is very good. I don't think she's like the best character, but I think she's like probably like tier 1 or so. So in terms of like Genshin relation, she's probably like Arlecchino level or higher. King Shark, sure thing. Sure. If Linnea gets a rerun, Rainbow Goro, and she ends up having like Itlua and like Goro or Aino, or like if she has Itlua on her banner plus other useful characters, you may want to consider doing a few wishes. If you get Linnea, Linnea's so strong. Linnea's nuke's ridiculously strong. I'm like, our little fairy going big bonks. Is Yuzu Nengong? I'm not sure who those characters are. Oh, you lost your weapon too. Oh no, it took me a lot of pulls. It took me, I think 150, almost 160 pulls for one copy of Sandrone. So after that I was like, I'm not going for a weapon. It's mailed flower time. Speaking of which, let me see. I don't think I want to crown this necessarily. I don't really care about... Your artifacts are alright. We're gonna farm those for a bunch anyways. Let's just go do these. Oh wait, no. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna condense... I think I have enough for 2. Yeah, I can do 2. I'm gonna condense 2 resins. And then I'm gonna do the talent books. Because we're gonna get Stygian soon, and I want to use the condensed resin there for extra artifacts. I'll try for Linnea if she reruns. I also have to say that I just have like a bias against or for Linnea because I just really like her. I find her very silly.
A light dragon,
like her a lot.
Eva main is jawsome.
Woo!
No way. I'm on
Ain't
break
no
cause
way.
I got dizzy at work and now I see this.
Oh my. Well, I'm sorry you got dizzy, but I'm glad you're here 16 months in a 16-month streak. Very blessed. What a crazy time it's been. I hope work is, I'm glad work is treating you well. Or treating you well enough. If you worked here, you would be told to get back to work. Say, dizziness isn't real. But I know the labor laws in Germany are vastly different from that in the US. Really, really, really different. Oh, you got Sitlali, very cool. Granny Eatsley. Pew, 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 pew. Nice, Blueberry, nice. Wee. You got Jabai or Linnea, don't have Lowen. I need 3rd good DPS though, Syndrome would probably have helped. The thing about Lowen is Lowen's pretty good. He just like... He needs a lot of 5-star supports. Which is annoying. you can do low end without 5-star supports, but you like it's a crazy big difference.
How tiresome.
It's really really crazy. Do, 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 do. You don't have Durner and Nicole? Yeah. I mean, you could still run a 4-star team that would be pretty strong. If you had, like, I think you got him early, right, Lunella? So you probably don't have, like, a lot with Prune. You could just do Bennett, Xiangling, Sucrose, Lowen. And that's still a very, very workable team. And you know what would be interesting too is if you're thinking about, we don't have any info, like if we end up getting an Electro off-field stellar character, or even if they're not just like an off-field character but they just do a lot of damage. Lowen does a lot of charge attacks, so like Fischl isn't the greatest with him, but you could do, like, there's a potential for stellar conduct Lowen, which would be interesting, but we really would want like an off-field Electro character that does direct stellar damage, and that could be really interesting too. DBZ fan, hello, happy 4th. Is the catch still worth it for the squeeze? Fishing seems tedious at best. In my opinion, it's still worth it to have. I wouldn't like rush it. Like, I'd take it really slow. Like, just if you run out of resin, if you like after your resin, after like events and story, I would do it maybe after that. If you're like, I still want to do stuff, like I would put it at like that level priority, just because it is a good weapon. It gives you energy recharge. There's a lot of characters who can use it. If you don't have anything better for a character like Xiangling, it's still super nice for her. Oh, friendship level up. I was like, why is she talking?
The Saritsa is generous with her resources and funding. I'd say the equation balances out in my favor.
Do. I'm doing alright, DBZ fan. Wee. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? Wait, what? I'm confused. I just got a notification on my phone. It said, it's so-and-so's birthday. I'm like, his birthday's the 11th. And then it says, yes, his birthday's the 11th. I'm like, oh, thanks for letting me know a week early. Did you get Wolf's Gravestone at AR-16 and happy 4th? It is random. You can get it from this banner, but the chances are very low, and it's super random. You can get it from losing, oh, not that one. You can get it from losing on this banner. However, you should not try to wish for it because, again, super random. Your chances of getting it very, very low if you try for it. You will just randomly get it maybe. There are people who have been playing, it's a standard weapon, and there have been people who've been playing for years and don't have certain standard weapons. Like me, let's see. I've been playing since the start of the game, and I am still missing, like, I don't have Skyward Pride, I don't have the Skyward Blade, so like I'm actually missing a lot of standard weapons myself. Which, like, I don't really want Skyward Pride, so like that's fine. Skyward Blade would be alright. You got it on standard right after Sit Lolly. Oh, nice. Nice, DBZ fan. So don't try for a weapon like that, Hellbound. Like, you'll just kind of stumble into it one day. Maybe. Maybe. Phew. You think you have 2 out of 5, that's it? Yeah, I think I have 3. Boop. I have Jadewing, I have the Skyward Harp, which are the best ones, and then I have Aquila. I think that's it. I might have Amos. Let's see. We'll go turn these in, and then we'll do more of this quest. Almost is all you're missing? Woo. But are you really missing it? Are you really just like, almost, come back to me? Or are you just like, well, wee.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, my lady. Is there something I can help you with?
I would like some tea. Boop. I mean, I'd like to have it. Collection.
Welcome to the adventure.
Doo-doo.
Thank you for completing.
Doo-doo-doo. She gets a different message. She does. A different message and a snack. Alright, let's grab our friendship here. I wonder how close Prune is. Oh, I guess we just got 9 recently. We're probably not very far. Yeah, we got a ways to go for their friendship.
This realm is
Well, I'm glad you got your Sitlolly now. Also, Catherine's elf is voiced different. Maybe she speaks to Sandrone differently. Is Black Mirror Lantern good for Sucrose? No. It is, if you're using it for the EM, it's fine, but the passive does not work with Sucrose. If you have a Black Mirror Lantern, like let's say you made a Black Mirror Lantern for Nefer and ended up getting her weapon or something, then like you can give it to Sucrose just for more EM. But in a lot of teams, you just use Thrilling Tales anyways. You don't need to craft a Black Mirror Lantern if you have a Sacrificial Fragments, which is a lot better because it gives you the same EM and gives you a potential recharge of your skill, which is like generally much more valuable. We meet Nuvian's Andronis quest.
Right.
Ooh,
Without any
excellent.
further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Homecoming, to officially begin.
Woo!
Turning it over to you.
Why do I feel
once
like I've seen
again,
this cutscene
Director
before?
Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator.
Seems like I'll
clever
cross
loader,
150-50
get set
almost
up.
possible.
Let me
Not
know when
actually
lighting
possible,
is
but
good to
that's
go.
crazy. The Dragon Spine Spears are just a meme
All
weapon,
you
or do
need
I
to worry
get
about, Miss
prepped?
Colorina,
Dragon
is
Spine?
hitting your mark.
It's like,
Other
it's
than
not
that,
worth it, really.
Just focus on
The quest
immersing
gives you a
yourself in
spear
the
billet, which
emotions
is
of the
used to
moment.
craft spears, but then you have to use it to make that spear to complete the quest.
Okay.
And then the quest gives you 50 primos.
Good.
So like
Lighting, are we ready?
in many cases the billet is worth more than the 50 primos, so people just don't complete the quest. However, I don't know of like that uses the Northland billet, so I don't know how many people actually care about that. I don't know how many people actually care about the that part. Let's see, this the same time, right? I guess it is the same time. Let's focus our experience. Should we meet again? Okay. Very interesting. Set up the film lighting. Bloop. Let's do soft light. Do 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 do. Do do do. Let's do standard here. Bright light Columbina? No, we want soft light Columbina. Do 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 do. I think we'll light it like that, so it's brighter around and softer there. There we go.
Ready.
How many hours are you behind on Archon
All
Quest?
right,
The Archon Quests are
quiet on
long.
set.
They're quite long.
2, 1.
Columbina! Boop! My actress.
This is her homeland.
Columbina does seem like she'd be like some crazy actress. Everyone would be like, wow, she's so amazing. She's just very weird. She's very odd. People like, no, she's so creative. She's so good. I guess she is super authentic.
The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try
8
keep it a bit
50-50s in a
more
row if you don't count
natural.
capturing radiance. That's crazy.
Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You looked genuinely moved. All right, if you're ready, let's go
Thank
for
you,
another
Chaos
take.
Kraken. Thank you. You got C6 for a minute while wishing on Sandrone.
Miss
Wow.
Columbina?
That presence. It kind of felt like
Rerir.
Sandrone.
Doo-doo-doo. Sandrone? Doo-doo. Wait, 2 days later. Or we go right now. Boop. We'll enable this. We'll focus on our experience. And luckily, we can just go do 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 do. We're playing the song that changes day to night and night to day in The Legend of Zelda.
Sandrone said that if everything goes smoothly, we should be able to pinpoint the exact location of her home today. Let's
Time
head
to
the
go
window and meet
underwater.
up with her.
Whee! Enter. Do 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 do.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon. How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet? I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance. Great!
Yeah.
We should get started then.
When only 4 50-50s. Oof. That's crazy. Not this one.
All right, let's get a move on.
How are you speaking so well underwater?
That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should
Why isn't
be
it going
just
blub
about
blub
done.
blub blub blub?
We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
Woo!
You sound pretty happy about that. Do I?
Doo-doo.
I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right. Now we just need to wait for the results.
All right.
Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it, after all.
Ooh, is this where I enabled the aquarium? No, I probably have other quests for that.
It's really coming together.
I just found random things. I haven't actually put anything in an aquarium yet. Those we have lost. I really feel like there was already a quest named this before. Also, what's with this little dragonfly? Activate? Oh. What do you do, little buddy? How whimsical. Oh, you just fly around the room and go back? Okay. Have another flight. I'm gonna go away. Doo-doo. Boop. So Risley's ship is probably gonna go away after this event, right? It's not gonna be a permanent area, is it? I doubt it. We'll probably get some special quest at the end where it like submerges, huh? We'll see. I'll keep playing and we'll see. You want his ship? It looks kind of gloomy for me.
Oh.
Do you just want a big
Kind of
ship that can
impressive,
go
actually.
underground, go underwater, and be very like,
These
I guess
must be the
mostly
ones we caught the
self-sufficient?
first time we went underwater.
Pirate Risley, my two favorite things. Ah, that makes sense. Shade is a pirate. Got it. To quote
That's
Nor.
fine, I guess. Nothing special. Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
Doo-doo-doo.
You're that
Arvin,
proud of
hello.
it?
As TTD
Is
is
this
better
a
for
sense of
Sucrose than Black
accomplishment
Marrow
or
and a
something?
Malwika melt team. Yes. Because Malwika is doing basically all of the damage, and so everyone
Yeah?
that you are putting on that team is designed to make Malwika hit for more damage. So Sucrose is already going to give you EM from her
You
two
know it's
Ascension
gonna be
passives,
gone soon,
and
though,
then the Thrilling
right?
Tales gives her 48% attack, which is way more than the EM you would get if you transferred
What do you mean?
the percentage of EM that you would get from Black Marrow. So Thrilling Tales is much better on that
After
team.
the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropede, and this aquarium will be no more. So? So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
Well, I guess that answers if the ship's gonna stay.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste. But if you know
Key
it's all
Fairy,
going
happy
to be gone
4th.
one day,
Hope
why
you're
even
doing well.
bother?
Hug your pets and or anyone who doesn't like loud noises today.
Well, because
you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
doesn't that make losing them even harder? Well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is going to be on film, so
Kimak,
it'll
hello,
still live
hello.
on in some shape or form. And when you look
Mirage,
back
hello,
on it,
hello.
only happy memories will come to mind.
Playing your PlayStation account, which is USA. Edited. Sargon, you're probably
So
in
it's
North
about
America
finding
then.
joy in the process itself.
So your server is probably NA by default.
A traveler.
Should you pull for
You're back
Sandrone?
already?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
I don't know if you really need her, Lunala.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading
Miss
over here to
Guillotin.
shoot any second.
Oh, she's not wearing her pajamas.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that
Doo-doo-doo.
cost them some time.
You've been
I
doing a
was
lot of
waiting on
grinding,
deck
huh,
so I
Mir?
could warn you the minute you showed up.
Which is like the rain holds off for us to light a few fireworks tonight. Oh,
Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away.
has been raining a lot
They're
where
gonna
you're
be
at.
here any minute now. Finally. That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
There's Emily.
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide?
Hide.
Where exactly am I supposed to do that? Oh, there's a box over there. You can get in that. Huh? You expect me to? Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
Why does Colin Bean need makeup?
Love of.
Or does every character always wear makeup, and is it always perfect and
Let me
not
see.
get affected by any
just a
environmental
quick touch-up.
conditions? Over 2 inches of rain the other day. Oh, wow.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon?
Mm.
What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
I pulled from Varka, didn't pull Varka later because of the horse.
Huh?
I mean, Durin's still really good, day Batman.
Well, it didn't take as long as
Durin
we were
goes well on
expecting, so
basically
maybe
any
that's
team that
really-
wants a pyro
But hey, you
character.
guys, you're still not done shooting for the day?
Unless it's a team like that has like Malika or something where you don't want
No,
Durin to steal
We ran
her
into an issue
damage or like her
that,
melts.
set us back.
He goes
and
very
meant
well on
Miss
so many
Charlotte's crew
teams,
wasn't
so he's
able to
definitely not a
ride
bad
either.
character to have.
We both
Even
still
outside
have
of Varka
scenes to
teams.
shoot in
Like
this
Durin Fischl's a
thing.
very potent combination. Durin, Fischl, Chevrolet, Electro, or
Oh,
Pyro on-field character. Super
Not
strong.
ideal
Fischl gets 45% attack. Durin gets more like Res Shred.
for several
You
reasons.
get the Hex Resonance for all that, plus all the extra damage and attack from Chevrolet.
Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner
You
everyone
start
can
tonight
get
with
to
0
rest.
pulls.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
I think I'd probably go for Odette over Sandrone. I think you like her more, and I think
Miss
she'd probably be
Charlotte's
more
crew can
valuable
go
for you,
first then.
Lunala.
If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later. Thanks, Director Farina.
Lapine Pauline, are you the beckiest Becker in all of Begdom?
Fellow artists should help each other out where we can. Agreed.
Yes, I love Odette.
Well
I think I would
camera,
save and go for
let's
her.
Get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take.
The way I think about it is if you want one character, try to budget like 150 to 160 pulls in case you have really bad luck and like lose your
All
50-50
right,
at pretty high pity.
places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Pew!
So, the story ends like this.
Herlock!
But when Duke St. Germain
Herlock
departed,
Holmes and
he
Gina?
clearly said that everything
What
was
is Gina a
beyond
reference
redemption.
to?
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
Doo-doo,
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics.
doo-doo.
And everything
You have
else,
58
he's
pulls
just
right
an
now.
ordinary person.
You can get more over... This is a good saving patch for you then. Because you need around, I would imagine, 25,000 Primo Gems if you wanted to be
Whatever,
relatively
I'll just fix
safe
it in
to get a
post.
character, like to guarantee one.
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the
60 pity and
accomplice.
15 pulls. Aha. Ooh. Navia Punch.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
Gina is a reference to John Watson.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much
Doo-doo-doo.
trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
Was it like Dr. John Gene Watson? I guess they couldn't say Gene for John. Or maybe Joanne? I don't know.
That's right. It's what's on the inside.
Alain Guiton.
It's also referred to as someone's
I kind of want
soul,
Sandrone, just a small part of
or
me.
likened to free will. You can think of it
Let's
as a
think about it
person's
like this,
core,
Lunala.
What makes them unique.
You were like, why did I get
In
C1 low
general,
in?
though, people
Don't let that be
believe machines
Sandrone
are
for you when you want
capable of having a
Odette.
soul.
It sounds like she'll be sick.
You said my emotion module
Is a
was
female stand-in for
faultless.
Sherlock's sidekick. Ah, okay. I see.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I didn't build one for you.
I know so.
Aw.
The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
Very good. Very philosophical. I like philosophical convention. Robot of mine, I believe you have a heart. I know you do, but do you recognize your own heart? You must believe in your own heart for it to be true.
That's where you're wrong.
Bonk. Huh. I kind of like this. Do-do-do-do-do. Look at Navia. So nonchalant. She almost looks like she's trying to sell
tied in a box
Sherlock
and
something.
listen to this
Or
drivel.
Herlock. Like, hey Herlock, I got that intel you want. Do.
In the end,
Bruh.
clocks tick through tranquil years.
Still got to do the
Fish
games
swim in
though.
crystalline springs.
Is this Jacoba or Jacoba?
No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like
I don't know if I've
this.
ever heard that name. I guess it'd be the
Forlorn.
female equivalent of Jacob?
Wordless.
Jacoba?
Silent.
And cut.
Lapine, Pauline.
That was a long one.
What a name.
What did you think?
That's a big director's chair.
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip her lid. And not just the one to this box.
She looks like she's ready to strangle her. Look at those hands.
There were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Doo-doo.
Perfect. That means
Lowen isn't meta, but Sandrone is. I mean, Lowen's still strong. Don't think that Lowen's not like a bad character. He's just one that like requires a lot.
It's our turn.
I always forget that Columbina doesn't wear shoes. I would not want to walk around a rusty ship with no shoes.
Camera operator, set up for the next
I'll take your
scene.
suggestion and save. Good. Bah. Lumine face. Dee-dee-dee. This is pretty good too. Dee-dee-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that?
Yeah.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Centrone could
You're
slip
living all
away.
this Navia time?
What are we gonna do now?
Our girl, our best mafia underboss, or I guess she's the head honcho now.
break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
Doo-doo.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling.
Woo.
Ready, Miss Columbina?
That is interesting lighting. Dramatic crab lighting.
Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence.
This sounds like you in your moon palace.
And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end.
I kind of like this too. I don't like that this camera pan is right here, but this is a pretty picture. Can the manta ray come back? I like the manta ray in frame. Here it is. Whee! It's a sea flap flap coming up. Coming up. Coming up. Whee! There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bloop. Nice.
So I think that story has it wrong.
Manta ray.
She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Oh, cute. I know it. Alon knows it. Do you know it, Sandrone? That's the most important.
Columbina.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Power friendship connected. Doo-doo-doo. The underwater fish catching junk taking has been taking forever. I've only done the first part. My friend in a box. Hello.
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Mm-mm. Hmm.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I just thought...
Secret magician box? Is there a false floor?
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far.
Sandrone Houdini? Does she have an active camouflage module?
Beautifully organic, though.
Do you have any plans for the
Looking
4th?
at Alice.
My
Here we
cousins that I
go.
went to the wedding for last week, a few of them drove down, and
Director Verena.
I think we're gonna go see
I'm
them
going to
this
continue.
afternoon, and then probably watch the fireworks near their house.
In
And
that
then
case,
my mom
let's
and
shoot some
nieces
quick B-roll.
will probably
Then
watch a
we
bunch
can
of
move to our
K-dramas
next
and stuff.
outdoor scene.
So that should be fun. I enjoy spending time with most of my family. Not every member, but like most of them. 90% of them.
We're in the clear this
Maybe
time.
95. It took me almost an hour to figure out I wasn't missing anything. You need to log and log out. Oh. Almost. I get it. Yeah.
Absolutely suffocating.
Mm. Doo-doo.
You okay, Sandrone? Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
You hate 90% of your relatives. Oh no. That's rough, Lunella. I'm sorry. Go to the hidden dwelling. Under the box? Navi has the same fish in the in Poisson, doesn't she? I think so. I think it's this one, but it's like huge. Is that the one that's hanging, or is that the one that's mounted? Doo-doo-doo. Whee!
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm looking for like an elevator or something. There's stairs right here. My brain. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. Look at this. Wait, is this from the Nightwind? No. I always thought that was a banner from Nightwind. That's actually really pretty. I like that. I don't know why. This is really serene. I just love the way the light is dispersing over this ray. I kind of want to take a picture of this. Okay, how do I do that? Let's see. I need my camera. I need someone shorter too, probably. You're fine. Can I zoom up? Nope. Let's zoom in like this. Can I make you walk forward? I think this will probably work. Alright, I guess I don't really need to see the bottom so much. Are fireworks legal in Florida? There we go. Especially since this place is going to disappear. Might as well take that photo now. Oh, there's other ones right here. I didn't realize there were so many. In that case, why don't we get a picture like this way? Fireworks are, to some extent, like, in general, the smaller ones are, yes. There are other places that sell fireworks that are like technically illegal, but they're like roadside stands and like people buy them anyways, and you have to like sign a waiver that says like you're a professional and you're not going to do this or that or whatever, and people still just set them off in their backyards. So yes, but also no, but also no one seems to really care. There are actually several times where people like destroy their houses or something with like illegal fireworks, and then the whatever the local municipality was like, yep, shouldn't have done that. Now we're gonna fine you for having those illegal fireworks. Wee. Oh, that's right. You could hide the character. I forgot about that, Cave Fairy. I obviously don't take many photos in Genshin. Wee. Wee.
Alright, it should be around here. Give me some space.
Good rock.
I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
Lasers?
What?
Is new event good? I haven't started yet.
Alen, like Renee,
It's
had long
kind of
predicted that the
unique.
water levels in Fontaine would
At least the
rise.
part that I've done so far.
Thanks to his expertise
You
in
have to run
mechanics,
like an
he
aquarium.
was
It's like a
able to
management
implement
sim
a few
game.
simple measures to
But
protect
part
our
one
home
is you
from
go
flooding.
underwater, you discover treasure, fight enemies, bring
I told
back
him there was
things
no
for your
need,
aquarium,
that I would
or like to
just move
decorate
when
your
the water rose
space.
too high.
I haven't gotten to that part yet. But then once you do that, you attract visitors. They give you coins. You use the coins to upgrade your facilities, and it's just that kind of like general gameplay loop, management sim type stuff. The part that's kind of
Alright,
unique
the silk
is
has
the
been
fact that you
cleared
go
away.
underwater to harvest the things that you want, and then you arrange them. So I like that aspect of it so far. I haven't really gone too deep into it though.
Mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with
Sluice
water.
open. Boop. And another sluice gate, huh?
Alright, now turn on the drainage mechanism in
Bloop,
front
bloop,
of the
bloop, bloop,
second
bloop, bloop.
sluice gate.
And now
this
the water
chamber
goes
will
away.
become empty once again.
That drains super fast. Amazing technology. Ooh, hidden waypoint unlocked. Ah. And somehow this is underwater, and yet it still has this beautiful sky view. Whee! Wait a minute. Doesn't this look just like the place where we saw the Narcissan Cruz Ordo NPC?
Oh, this is
It looks
really
very
nice to
similar.
live. It's beautiful. There's even a garden.
A beautiful sunflower and a stage? Little seating area, I guess? Well, there's a seating area. I wonder what that is.
Back when I lived here,
Isekai
it was my job
dungeon
to tend
logic?
to the
Yes.
potted plants and flower
Love
beds.
me some good isekai dungeon
growing
logic.
strong
It
even
doesn't
after all this
have to make
time.
sense, it just has to be cozy.
Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission.
Those sound like happy memories.
Happy? I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end.
Oh,
So we're gonna have a real big existential quest this whole time. Got
Alright,
it.
enough standing
Locked in
around.
for this.
Let's head inside.
Then again, every time we see this house in this area underwater, it's always very existential. Whether it's the Narcissan Cruz Ordo, or this quest, or that other random one. Whoa, random glitch there. Bloop. Into the little cottage we go. You gonna work out? Strong Klunala! Oh yeah.
This place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
I have something to give back to you.
What is it?
Your notebook. Oh, that's right.
Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she?
She did.
And you... read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. At that very desk, to be exact.
How old do we think Sandroni is? She's like
Anyway,
600-ish?
since you've already read it, you should
Older?
just hold
Probably
on
not
to
much
it.
older, right?
I can always start a new one.
I have a trouble keeping my mind on the actual timeline of events and things
Well,
that happen
Feel
here.
free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but
I
be
really,
careful with the stuff
is it
around
bad that I
here.
really want Sandrone to
saying
find
you
the
can't
scroll from
touch
Kung Fu
anything.
Panda, and the gift is
Just
just a
try
really,
not to
really
choke on the
reflective
best.
scroll? And she's like, I don't get it. And it's like, the gift all along. Look, Sandrone, look. It's right there. What do you mean?
Oh, these are some of Alen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Wait, are those the letters Polonia hands you in your idol? Oh, this picture. Faded old picture.
Wait,
This must be
picture
Alon's
looks
sister
familiar.
that he modeled Sandrone after, right?
Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture,
Oh,
wearing
she's
an expression
denoted
somewhere
as
between
marionette here.
guilt and longing.
I just like this picture. I'm gonna save this. Bloop.
He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most. Even if just to stop him.
Doo-doo-doo. Where should we go now? Should we go here? Should we go further? I'm guessing we have to do all 5 of these, and then the real answer will open up. Boop.
This was
Okay.
Alen's workbench. Later on, of course, it became
2 of them,
mine.
in fact.
It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before
Hmm.
Alen was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Can we get a storyline where Sandrone and Aino meet up, and then work on building Super Inefa? Like with the Hulkbuster. I want Hulkbuster Inefa, like with Tony Stark. Yeah. Or like when he gives Spider-Man the like Super Iron Man Spider-Man suit. That would be very fun.
Coffee. Tea.
And some for me? And also what looks like brandy. Or maybe cognac. Or whiskey. A few old toys appear to be math related.
Oh.
Oh, I
played
know
with
these
when
games.
I was
Okay.
little.
Those puzzles where you have to get everything
During
within
the
like
first few months after I was
a certain number
deleted,
of
I mean.
rings or certain things in each one.
At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah. These don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty.
You
It's
don't
been so
say.
long. What do you say? Should we play a few rounds?
Oh, can we actually play a minigame with
Let's go
her?
with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Easy. You just pick up the whole thing in one pile and move it. You can only move one gear at a time. Small gears must stay on top. Move all gears to the other side. I was actually never very good at this. Oh. And you can't pull up the whole gears, huh? Boop. Doo-doo-doo. I mean, I guess this is kind of what you do, right? No. Oh. And now I make put myself in a corner. Oof. This is the... Okay, that's the middle gear there. I'm so sore. Actually... You spent quite some time thinking, didn't you? I did. My brain hurts. We can't stack that on that. Boop. Whoops. Let's see. Let's move you over here. I think there is a mathematical way to actually do this. Whoops, I don't want to do that. How do I unclick it? Oh, we just click on something else. Alright, I need to move this over there. And now we're just kind of doing the same thing over and over. You did this yesterday, felt smart. Ah, this is where your master's degree comes in, I see. Now I'm just going backwards. Let's retry. Put you here, and you here, and this there, and this there, and then this there, and this there, and this here, and this here. And if we do this there, no, we actually want that. We don't want to do this. How do I go back? Nope. Didn't want to do that. Now we got the big gear. Now we got to start shifting all of these. Whoops. That's not really going to do very much for us. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Whoops. Bloop. Oh, I need this to move over here. All right, here we go. Bloop. I shouldn't really. Oops. I do kind of need to do that, don't I? Boop. Boop. There we go.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice.
Woo! I wonder what the lowest number of moves you can do that in. I feel like it's
Well,
probably around like
What did you think of the game?
20 to 30. Kinda hard, my brain.
These kinds of puzzles aren't for everyone. I suppose my upbringing wasn't exactly conventional in that sense.
I would just say pick up the whole thing and move it at once.
This house is filled with so many memories.
I gave up and they didn't even show me how to fix it. Oh, really? Late night festivals in 90-degree heat. Ain't for the weak. I'm weak. Oh, no.
You should have seen it in its prime.
Event? No!
People actually lived here.
Ash,
A lit
hello.
fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Ooh, how chic.
Alen never played it much.
A mechanical
He
piano.
probably wasn't able to at that point.
The Moon Quest is so good. Nice.
But I managed
Nice.
to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math.
You do have one
after
small
all.
complaint.
Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music.
Writing itself
The
seems
chords
repeated.
and harmonies
They're
look
like, we know this
individual
formula. Let's do it
mathematical
again.
puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing as well. But as Alen continued to deteriorate, even
Especially
the sound of
Paimon.
music began to grate on his nerves.
You can't
So
go
I
into the
got rid
teapot because
the
the Moon
piano.
Quest? Oh, that's weird.
Aw.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Back then,
And
I
at least get all
assumed
my
a piano
weekly
was
stuff
like
done
an ordinary
beforehand.
clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable.
It
was
might only be for
after I
part of
left that I
the
realized
Moon
how
Quest,
hard a
not
good
all of
piano
it.
is to find.
Oh, I know why. Cloud Ride, there's probably a part where no one can enter you in
Enough about
co-op,
that.
and because the
Alen's
teapot
gift
is
should be just
technically
in
considered
here.
a co-op
The
area,
only
you
things
probably can't
undisturbed
enter.
before I left were a few
The
of
same thing
his
happened in
personal
Temple of
belongings.
Space. There was I guess the middle to latter half of the quest had a part where, like, if you started that quest, you had to get through a leg of it before you could actually do anything in co-op. Doo-doo-doo.
Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism.
Good, we'll break it with our sword.
Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this.
The code is 00000. The second code
Got it.
is password.
Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
Well, you gonna open it?
You can open it or what?
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
Oh, a cube?
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use it to store
How to look
information.
ta-ta.
Only
Ta-ta!
Colonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
There's probably a bunch of old books that are probably pretty good.
Okay.
How to make a robot
There's another
Paimon.
picture in here. This one has writing
Oh.
on the back.
I like that.
A snapshot of you playing
Aw,
among the plants shortly
love
after
this.
you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Like, they're like white roses, but they're a little more pointy. Doo doo. With flowers. Love that. Doo 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 doo. I'll take a wider picture too. Do 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 do.
Huh?
Ah.
Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're so much more sassy now.
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes, or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you.
Infinite annoyed.
Well then, people should
Annoyed
stop
levels,
being so
infinite.
annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
You guys saw my sub message earlier? Well, I am now home early due to being dizzy and neck pain. Velp, go me.
Oh, I hope you feel better, Ollie. You can actually go to the doctor.
Oh,
Wow.
here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper.
You can go into the doctor without fear of financial ruin. I hope whatever you're feeling dissipates very soon.
I solved another
That's no
math
fun.
puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, unraveler of all reason.
no more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
We'll see how it goes tonight, tomorrow.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Helen!
Alen!
Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia.
We get it, Your Highness.
I told you it was
Oh,
Polonia.
yeah. I forget that in Germany so many things are closed on the weekends. Other than, like, I guess emergency places and hospitals.
You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box.
I always thought that was really, like, I was like, oh, yeah. In a lot of Europe, things just aren't open on Sundays.
Just put it down and let me read the letter.
I love the lighting. So glowy.
To my little clockwork princess. Oh.
My little clockwork princess. Who's my little cog champ? It's you. Beep boop beep.
Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, There's the birth that grants us life, then the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us.
I didn't know Elon was so philosophical.
You are my proudest masterpiece.
Aw,
I told you that long ago.
this is so sweet.
But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine.
Oh, yeah, happy 4th of July or whatever. Give Arlo a big hug, because fireworks are scary. Arlo is not a fan. Uh-huh.
To me,
Give Arlo a
you're
big hug
just
from me.
like the rest of us. You have a heart.
Aw, so sweet.
In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. A place where logic
You want to know your favorite thing from the
and
festival
reason
yesterday?
collide with our emotions.
Going home, taking a cool shower, and going to bed?
Your computational capacity allowed you to
I guess that's
become
technically not
sentient
from the festival,
and
but
develop
afterwards.
logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion.
Robot emotions.
Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those
Cookie butter
instances
shake, oh
of
wow.
discord can accumulate over time.
I think that would.
is the
That sounds
source
like
of what we
it would
refer
knock
to
me
as
out.
the
I think I'd get a big sugar crash from that.
within you.
Ah,
As you told me once,
that makes sense. Exhume.
you've
Yeah, I
always
think a lot of
known
things are
what
just
you
not
don't
open very long
want.
on Sundays.
Yet you've never wished for anything in particular.
At least in Europe. I forget that in the States everything's open a lot all the time.
Similar
Mostly.
to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain.
Body,
without
parentheses,
being able
soul.
to fully visualize its form. Such is your relationship with your soul.
I mean, that's due to nerves. I would feel like you would understand how this works, Alon. Maybe they didn't have a lot of.
So, what I
Maybe they
leave
didn't
you
have
now
all that.
is this:
No, they must have had
a formula that will allow you
medical
to
knowledge
see
back then.
the shape of your soul.
I was gonna say
For if you want
so
to protect
philosophical,
your
and then you
heart,
laid that on me. I'm like,
you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up
You're
to
sad you didn't get to finish it. Oh,
You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day.
I can imagine everything open all the
You
time. I
always
feel
were
like
a
there'd be a
fascinator.
festival where businesses want to be
And
open.
The smartest person I've ever known.
It's not like everything's open all the time. It's just like a lot of the big stores are open all the time. All the like
Ellen.
Walmarts and the like Home Depots, like hardware stores, basically like large big box stores are like open pretty much all the time. Some of them are actually open 24/7.
I'm fine.
But like banks and doctors' offices and like other small businesses, those are, well, not banks aren't small businesses, but banks and
I've already figured
doctors'
out how this
offices
formula
and
works.
those types of things. Those
Let's go
are
here
those
and
just
then
have
we
like
can use it.
regular 5-day a week type schedules.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
But like gyms and all sorts of things like that, they're open
Why wouldn't I?
usually
Resolving
like
the
every day,
anomalies
but they
within
might
my
have
core
shortened
is the
hours
reason I
on the
came here in
weekend.
first place.
You need our help?
No, I can do this on my own.
Doo-doo.
But do you want to watch?
I think the main thing that's kind of... So we kind of realized that most things would like close. The things that are more of a surprise for like Americans when they go to Europe, at least in my experience, is like grocery stores are typically open on Sunday, at least until the early evening. And it's not the case in Europe, or at least from my experience. It's like if you wanted your food, you got to get your food earlier. So if you're like, oh, we need this, you're like, oh, wait, I gotta wait a day.
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
Oh, we're gonna do a mind connect like with Sitlali. Fun.
What Alen said is true, then I'm about to be...
4 p.m. at the latest in the UK. Yeah, ours will close by like 7 or 8 p.m. When those grocery stores are normally open until like 11, so they're like 3 hours off of their normal schedule.
Well, I think that ship has sailed.
You really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time.
Then we'd be honored.
Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
What a fancy fireplace. Much closed sooner aren't open on Sundays at all. Aha. Yeah. That's the one thing I was like, oh yeah, things close early here.
What I see and hear in real
I'm stuck doing puzzles in the desert for bugs. Oh no. Wait. Shroom, do you want my bugs? You can take my bugs. You can just come to my world and take all the bugs you need for Sino. I should have all the things unlocked.
Huh. Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
I haven't really done the reward quest. I can't get into lower levels where most of the bugs are. So I have. I'm pretty sure.
No.
So you can just take all
Probably
mine.
Just the result of a lens formula.
I think you can join my world. Maybe. I might be a little too high adventure rank.
Huh. But it looks like the walls are all mirrors?
What type of mirrors have you been seeing, Sandrone?
You made it.
These are clearly
About time.
wiggly portals. Wiggly, wiggly. Lone Wolf, hello, hello. How you doing?
That me. From the past.
Okay, maybe that might be a mirror.
You
That just looks like a
spoke of
projection.
anomalies.
Also looks very dirty.
Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason?
I mean, aren't emotion and reason
Shall we
kind
sit
of
down and
always in
talk?
contradiction? Doo-doo-doo. Internal anomaly. Beep boop. I want the anomaly to talk like Columbina. Oh, we get to control you? Okay. Can I laser? No. I just walk. Ooh. Can I walk back? Wee. Can I... Yep. Doo-doo-doo. Time to sit and talk to yourself. Wait a minute. Is the gift Alon gave you really just a scroll? Is this the Kung Fu Panda reference I mentioned earlier? It's starting to look like it. Bloop. This is also the same chair that Lupine Pauline was using as a director. Your own internal movie.
That should do
I like
it.
how the mirror is mirroring the film. There's so many levels.
Hello, my name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here, I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed
You can relate to the real part, but it's 100% for you, Lone Wolf. We were talking about how I like about 90% of my family, and there's like basically there's just like one or two people that I'm like, meh, I don't really want to interact with them. Luckily, I don't have to very much, and they live in another state very far from me, so don't have to worry about that too much.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this.
Okay.
This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain.
Alain.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It
Coffee.
makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter.
Bitter. I hate it. The beach is so crowded. It is the weekend.
Speaking of, why did you design me with
Is it not
senses?
crazy hot where you're at right now? I guess it's the
Taste,
evening,
smell,
right?
touch.
It's still probably pretty hot.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do.
Only a few people have met so far of anything good to say, and they acknowledge it's rare. Oh boy.
I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience
First 35
all
gig
life
reviews, I'm
has to
downloading a new
offer.
game. Then I lose my 50-50 still on mode again. Oh no. It's like the game wants me to spend money or something. Exactly. Now you're getting it, student for life.
Still bitter.
What is it? I don't know. That's a
the smell
good
is
question. I've thought about that too. Also, this is a cool picture. Bloop. Boop.
I thought those peaceful days would go on forever.
Humidity sort of hot, touch of breeze. It's 1% cool.
You know
Oh,
that's
the
not
summer
possible.
holidays. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner?
Ooh, birdcraft, nice.
That was just
105
bad
stream
luck.
streak, so blessed.
Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it?
Tomorrow's the first day. Back to work, can't compute, oh boy. Well, it sounded like you had a
Over
nice
time,
holiday.
One of the habits we picked up from Alen was a
Reading,
love of coffee.
food,
We even
cafe,
took hosting tea parties.
Genshin all day.
A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to.
Kind of like that too. Let's grab this. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot. for a
Tartaglia,
party.
what are you doing here?
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked
This is the
Columbina
best
where I
part.
might
Nice.
find Arlecchino.
Oh
I have
my.
business to discuss there.
You're right. This is the best
Columbina
part.
suggested looking here.
Runs bad on my phone. Mobile data. I want to be home for 2 days. Oh no. It's him. He's him. Him's here. The man's is here. Could I have help with HSR dailies? Oh, Ash. Oh, Ash. You silly Ash boy. Do 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 do. Do I take a picture of Capitano now or do I wait? Am I gonna have to write a song? Yes. You will have to write a song for me.
Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering.
I thought I smelled a goat.
Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
I'm working on it. Got it.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
It's an interpolation of the American national anthem. Excellent. Just what I wanted.
Well, look who we have here.
Oh, say, can
Good thing
you
I brought
swim?
Extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
You still have your spinny catalyst, huh?
Capitano, I was just
Well, you're
about
still
to go
here.
find you.
I guess we're getting all the old harbingers. Are we getting any of the new ones?
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I
This is
won't
actually
sully
pretty
your
cool. I like
gathering with
this.
Talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
It's Taylor Swift's wedding today? Wow. Is it weird that I think this is that Taylor Swift's wedding is a psyop? I know nothing about it, but the fact that she's getting married on the 4th of July for the 250th anniversary of the country makes it feel like it's a psyop.
You know, you really should.
She's getting married in a
nice
stadium. Alright, it's
eventually.
definitely a
I
psyop.
might
It's
just snatch
1000% a
that big suit
psyop.
right out from under you.
In Madison Square Garden. They shut the streets down. Oh, jeez.
I'd like
On the
to
4th
see
of July.
you
Oh, boy.
try.
You have 17
fight,
days.
take
Only
it
have 30
outside.
pity. I don't want to
The only
lose.
mess I plan
Do
on
Serenity
cleaning
Pot.
up
I don't want to do a
is
4-hour
tea-related.
world quest for 60 primos. True. The best thing to do is to do exploration. Any areas that you haven't explored, there's an entire new area. There's like literally the moon. That'll get you the most primos in the shortest amount of time is exploration.
I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded
Mario
gathering.
continues to invite the Knicks.
One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word.
Scholars for years will study when Taylor Swift has lost her way. Like, this was the defining moment.
Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Can just impede normal people's lives on holiday or the weekend. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's this area. I do love this part. Bonk. 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 Bonk.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite.
The water's so cold. Ooh. We do love nice cold water.
Goodbye, Sandrone.
Wait, she dated a 17-year-old? Huh? I didn't know that. Wow.
Don't go, Columbina.
When did this happen? This must have been a while ago, right? When she was
We should've
22?
just said that.
Huh.
Why didn't we? If we had,
Dipped my foot into the
would
sea.
the story have had a different ending?
So she wait. So this was like,
couldn't stay. There was no future for her.
how old
here.
is she now?
She would have just faded away.
I'm guessing she was born in 1989 because that's the name of one of her albums.
You're right.
So that would mean she's
I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly.
37? Oh. We got Gear Eye and non-Gear Eye.
Every time you make a
36.
decision,
I
there's
guess
a
she hasn't
voice
had her
inside
birthday
your
yet.
heart. My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason.
Really? That's very weird.
Why
Oh,
didn't
she has
you
a
make
late
her
birthday.
stay?
Aha.
Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it?
Oh no,
Or
not.
not to have fought at
Not
all?
that. Oof.
Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Interesting. I feel this is surprisingly relevant for me. Oh no, Polonia, our boy.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create.
Oh, I didn't know they were married, Ash.
Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are
interesting.
always new things to be gained.
They didn't want to share publicly themselves. I see. Huh.
Ever so logical.
Actually, that makes sense with a random meme that I saw that I needed
What's your
explained.
take, then?
It was something like bro got in just in time, and it showed a picture of those two, and I was like, what does this mean? And someone was like, oh yeah, he looks like he's got a receding hairline and that he's gonna lose his hair. So I guess them getting married, he's like, he got married just in time before he lost all his hair. And I was like, okay. Thanks for the explanation.
It feels like the more I care about something,
Chris, hello.
the
How you doing
faster
today?
The world takes it away.
Huh.
It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all
Dolly Parton has
just
never showed her husband's face in
disappear.
public. Oh. Huh.
Dark.
How
I know.
interesting.
But the heart wants what it wants.
What if her husband simply has no face?
Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me.
What if you were to look upon Dolly Parton's husband's
Because of
face
what I wish
and you
for.
immediately go blind, and she is the only one in the world with the magic power to look upon and gaze upon his visage,
I don't think so.
and therefore he knew she was the one. Wait, I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all.
She hates
Well,
bringing him to public
go ahead
events.
And do what you came for. You're
because
here
he
to
hates it.
resolve the anomaly, aren't
That's
you?
a super green flag. That's a very, very green flag if I've ever heard one.
Yes.
It's like, you hate this? Well, then I hate this too.
What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy.
You gotta merge with yourself and become even stronger.
I don't
You gotta
care.
do the fusion dance.
I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again.
She drops music and then leaves. Here's an album. I'll see you in 2 years.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh. I love these cutscenes. Is this hand drawn? It kind of looks like it. The back part of her almost looks AI generated, which I hate. Hey! Perfect. Give yourself a hug. You deserve it.
Why? Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish. I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Oh. Let this be a lesson. Remember to give yourself hugs. And then you might unlock your own stellar linchpin. And then your eyes will turn into gears. Beep boop beep boop.
Oh, Sandrone. I'm fine. It's okay to cry, you know.
Oh my, Reinbach.
Cry.
I don't know if we needed that.
Save the comforting for someone who needs
You
it.
can
later on.
you can have fun with yourself as much as you want, but I don't need to know that.
The emotional side of my core algorithm.
Nice, Chris. God.
My emotion module has always been fully
Yeah,
developed
what?
and operational. Elen
What did I
tried to
hear?
tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
It's 9:30 in the morning. No. Lon tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time because of a fear of loss.
I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
It's only temporary.
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
What about now?
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful.
Oh, thanks. We haven't actually done anything with it yet, though, but thank you.
We gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced, because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be
In
stupid
quotes.
not to make the most of this second chance.
That's true. About your wish.
Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again.
You're no longer free to play bots at Lao's skin. Oh.
I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy.
I do
on
like
the
Sitlali. I
inside
like her
and pour
regular
my
skin
heart.
more. I just think the color scheme looks better. Which I'm kind of glad that I have actually liked the 4-star skins or characters that have the 4-star skins more than I've
Taking
liked the
a step in
5-star
right
character
direction couldn't
skins.
hurt.
I guess
Starting with
outside of like
cleaning some
Ganyu and
old
Shenna, I
aquarium
think those
thinks of
skins are
my
really
own.
good. But most of the characters that have like the 5-star characters that have their skins, I like the base model more. I guess Kaching's skin is also a lot better than her base model, but I never use Kaching.
Metaphorically speaking, I mean.
So
Come on, let's head
I'm
back
glad
to
I'm
the
not
ship.
tempted for those
I need to
5-star
talk to that
skins.
shaman.
I guess Nuvi's skin is also really good. I was kind of tempted at that one, but I was like, eh. Happy 4th of July. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Return to the Wingalette. Oh, Yolan's skin is actually really good. But her base skin is also really good, too. I love the fact that she carries that, whatever that coat that was supposed to be for Pantalone, and she just wears it as a trophy. Like, haha, I foiled your operation. And I'm gonna wear this so that you know that. Whee! Very, very powerful move. Whee! That coat ain't fitting on the Sarita, bro. So, from what I understood, it was for the Sarita, but it was supposed to be like a stole, like a scarf. And it was just supposed to be like a big scarf, but there wasn't enough for it to actually... but Yolan didn't want that, so she's like, I'm going to turn it into a tiny coat. So it had enough for like the kind of the arms, but like nothing else. Boop. Makes it funnier, yep. And then she added the fur.
Lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the opera Epicles, right?
Boss move,
Well, I
Yolan.
bet that's why.
I just pointed if they give
The
you
fountain of
Sarita
the
mini
sea is where all
skirt.
the water in Fontaine gathers.
They've showed off the
that's where the
Sarita.
emotions within the water converge as well.
I think they're gonna do something
Hold on.
like
If it's souls we're dealing with,
they're probably
feeling
gonna find a way
uncomfortable should have
to
been just
show
the
off her
beginning.
legs, even though she does
I
have a
should have been
really
able to
long
hear their
flowing
voices or
dress.
something.
because she's a tall character model, like, obviously, and every tall character model has, like, some sort of, like, leggings or some way that they show off their very long legs and extremely tiny feet. And also all of them wear heels, even though they're, like, a size 2 shoe.
Reminds me how
There's no
they
way any
ended
of them
up like
could
that
stand
again?
up, let alone,
You
like,
mentioned
do
something
combat.
about them being split apart?
Favorite 4-star skin? Ooh, good question. Fischl's is really good. It reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Yao Yao's is also really good. It's probably between those two.
Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in
She has a shorter skirt in the front from what I've seen. They have full body art. Ah.
Soul severing was the first step of his
Oh,
research.
you're right. The one where they're showing off her staff. So is that when they actually show
his
off
theory of the
more
four
of what her
Orpheans was
outfit's looking
imperfect
like?
at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate.
Aren't they tall already?
Jakob, another member of the Narcissus
Jakob.
Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's
Oh.
legacy and restore
Is this
his
supposed to
physical
be
form.
related
He even used some
to
of the people who
Jakoba,
stood in his way
who
as
is being
test
played by
subjects for
Emily?
his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes.
I'll put it this way,
After
Reinbach.
Renee
I don't think there's
successfully
anything wrong with a
awakened,
tall
the
girl
two
wanting to be
continued their
taller
research,
in heels
and
if she
all
wants
the
to wear
severed
heels.
souls ended up
I
merging
just think
into
they're
Renee's
very, very
consciousness.
impractical for combat. Unless you're going to throw the heel, in which
After
case,
you saved Fontaine
that
by
might be a
turning
little more
Fontanians
practical.
into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever
Lamine wears
wander
a
the waters of
miniskirt in
Fontaine
Shania?
as listless spirits.
Is that in the when she's wearing the coat, like the blue coat?
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I
He's
couldn't
my pointy
sense
hair.
them.
Wah.
Not
This was
only
also one
that,
of Renee's goals.
but over time, they began to fuse with other entities.
This is when
Their
I'm playing Dave the
inner resentment lured in
Diver.
all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth.
This little dragonfly is very distracting.
But the full transformation must have been recent.
I just want to go shoo,
Otherwise,
shoo.
the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Malazine patrols.
I'm not really impressed with a lot of designs, to be honest. A lot of the designs overall. I like Odette's design. I think I like Valeria's design a lot, but it was mostly just super stylized with like the bear and everything. I don't know what he actually looks like.
No, not
I
just
feel like
yet.
it's one of those things where, like, in the animations it probably looks really cool, but it might end up looking like Albedo in game, which, you know, I hope he doesn't end up looking that flat. I'm not really a fan
the
of Noi.
diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare.
I think the Cereza's
Even
design
though I
is
haven't
fine.
reported
It's
back
not
to
quite what I
Snezhnaya
imagined, but I
yet.
think it's
I'm
fine.
not planning to leave the Fatui anytime
You hate
soon.
Donika's design? I don't hate it, but I'm not really a fan of it.
Besides, with me here, success is a done deal.
I could be a
Involving
Genshin
other
character if
people
I had to wear
just
heels all the
complicates
time.
things. All I need is for Miss Seat Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity.
Mitia's design. Is that
Think you
the...
can do it?
Is that basically the astrologer that looks like... Is that like the young
With my
astrologer
eyes
with like the
closed.
purple robes?
This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least.
He kind of looks like Misha, doesn't he, with the hair from HSR?
But, how
Because they both, like, he has
do you plan on
light
resolving
gray
this
blue
soul
hair,
stuff?
and then Misha has like the light blue
Even
hair.
to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated.
Is the short
all
certain
things
maid assassin that?
considered.
Yeah, Donika.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
He does. Aha.
Alright.
Who else? Vesna is the fairy with the wings. The fact that they're attached to her back kind of creeped me out a little bit,
Why the sudden interest
but
in helping Fontaine with this, Andromeda?
I think it might make for really cool
You never knew
animations.
Renee and the others,
To have an
right?
actual like fairy as a character would be cool.
No, I didn't.
Who else?
And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz aura.
I kind of like Alyosha's design when he's got his hood on, but his dog is so derpy looking in the drip marketing. His dog is so derpy. It's like Moon Moon.
Not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
Derpy and Huskies kind of go hand in hand. I like Huskies too. I didn't realize they were all so derpy. They often look a little derpy IRL.
What just happened wasn't for nothing. Why, thank you for pointing
This is
out
my
the
big boy
obvious,
derp.
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid.
I can be the only one you mind meld with. You don't get to mind meld with anyone else. Stop mind meld cheating on me. Huh?
Alright then, Sweet Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You got this, Granny Eatsley.
You! Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now.
Why?
Why? Because I said so.
Angry point.
Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to
Push.
go. I've got scores that need settling.
I like that animation that they did there. Rather than them just walking, they actually animated Sitlali pushing us to the hotel. Wait until the next day. We gotta wait until Sitlali gets rid of her hangover, huh? We can do that. The animation in this quest was really good. They usually do very well with the summer event quests, especially like the big flashy ending ones. So that's not what I care about. Here we go. The only one close to Traveler all this time.
Time to meet up with Sandrone!
Well,
Wonder if Sitlali was able to pinpoint the location.
Sitlali doesn't.
We should know soon.
Sitlali doesn't really have friends, and she and Sandrone are actually more similar than they probably imagine. At least with what this quest is revealing, because ooh, there's thunder rumbling. Because Sandrone, as I am learning now, has a big fear of loss, because she's like, oh, everything that I like or care about disappears. And Sitlali doesn't really make friends because she has the same thing, because she has lived for a long time. And so she finds solidarity in us because she knows that if she makes friends with us, we'll still be around for a long time. So the idea is like, being friends with one feels like it's a loss, but that's not actually accurate. But it feels like she's jealous because it feels like Sandrone is taking us away.
Good morning.
Right after she actually found a friend. Tux, hello, hello.
Sure know how to make an entrance.
How you doing?
What are you doing here?
Ooh, it's raining.
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get
We
some
could use
fresh
some
air.
rain.
The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be.
You mean how it should end?
Yes. They're torn between whether
Oh,
the heroine
wait a
should
minute.
reunite with her old friend or
I just
not.
thought of something. We're probably gonna see this movie, right? Maybe? Hopefully?
Because the
We
whole
probably won't
point
get like a
is to
real
take her
movie,
friend's
but we'll get like
homeland
the
to
broad
search for
strokes
her,
of it.
right?
Maybe a cool cutscene.
Paimon almost forgot the plot.
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant.
I can sense Sandrone's oily essence
Having
on
the two
you.
reunite
Is that
makes for a more
Sandrone's special
touching
oil?
and heartwarming ending. Me? I'm not sure.
Still always story quest is your top 5. Really?
On a personal
I still like
level,
Yoimiya's second story quest a
of course
lot.
I want to see her again.
Ooh, I like this. I really
Of
like
course I want to
Linnea's.
experience that moment where we reunite, even if it's just for the cameras.
Linnea's was just really fun, and it was a departure from like regular story quests, which I liked a lot.
But that means an actor would have to take her place.
Rebel heart, no
And that
taxation
makes
without
me
representation.
Oh.
Don't stress about that for now.
Huh?
Yeah, so what's the worry? Making a film is supposed to be fun.
I don't remember most of Linny's story quest except for the ending,
But
which I did like.
it's all gonna work out. You can trust Paimon on that.
Interestingly enough, if an event has a good ending, it's viewed much more favorably than if it has a good beginning but a bad ending. If it had a good beginning and good middle but bad ending, it's usually viewed as very, very bad. But if it had a bad beginning and middle but a good ending, it's usually viewed very favorably. And this is
Okay,
not
I
only for like
trust
media
you.
but any event. Even like surgery or like, you know, oh
I'll
yeah, your
just
surgery
focus on
went
having
well
fun for
and
now.
everything, but like the recovery was really bad. You'd view the whole experience as like really bad. But if the surgery was like poor but you had a really good recovery, then like you'd view it as like, oh, the whole thing was fine.
Traveler and Paimon.
For each traveler. Oh, interesting.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never worked.
Because I have no clue what happened in Simulanka. Simulanka was fun.
Yeah. We kinda
Sort of
went
song had
AWOL,
built up,
didn't
then
we?
fell flat on his
Sorry
face, and he
about
ruined the
that.
whole experience. I've heard that Stephen King is Stephen King is notoriously bad for not knowing how to end things. I don't know about Steven Spielberg though.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so just do what you need to do.
Thanks
You
for
seem to
understanding.
be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina. I apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
It's okay. I'm fine now. The Traveler and Paimon
Paul
talked me
Granny,
through
get
it.
that Aether or something. Lumine has Jet, makes sense. Aether would have Sitlali.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then? Should we have them reunite? Or
Disclosure
not?
Day. I don't know anything about that.
We should
That was the movie Don't Bother.
tie everything up
Thank
in
you for the
bows.
warning.
Huh?
Disclosure Day. Oh, that's a movie about like aliens, isn't it? Where it's like, oh yeah, we have to tell everyone about these aliens or something. It's like, okay. And then everything goes back to normal or something. I don't know. Probably something not great. Nice. And then once we finish these, we get the Sandrone bugs. Boop.
Sitlali, we're here.
Oh, right on time.